man's rule could shape the destiny of an entire empire. Akbar the Great did just that for the Mughal Empire. His reign, spanning nearly half a century from 1556 to 1605, left an indelible mark on the empire and on India as a whole. Akbar was the third Mughal emperor, ascending to the throne at a tender age of 13. Despite his youth, he proved to be a visionary leader with a keen sense of strategy and governance. His policies were pragmatic and forward-thinking, aiming to strengthen the empire's foundations and ensure its prosperity. One of the key aspects of Akbar's rule was his administrative system. He established a centralized system of administration where all officials were directly accountable to the emperor. This system led to a greater level of efficiency and accountability, enabling the empire to function smoothly and effectively. Akbar also implemented a fair and equitable taxation system, which was based on the productivity of the land rather than a fixed rate, ensuring that no subject was overburdened. But Akbar's rule wasn't just about administrative reforms. He was a ruler who understood the power of unity in diversity, recognizing the religious diversity of his latter's dismissal. This was a bold move, signaling Akbar's readiness to stand alone at the helm. His policies began to reflect a unique blend of fierceness and foresight. Akbar tempered his military ambitions with administrative innovations, laying the groundwork for an empire that was as well managed as it was expansive. Akbar's early reign laid the groundwork for the administrative, military, and cultural achievements that were to come. The middle years of Akbar's rule, often referred to as the Golden Age of the Mughal Empire, were marked by significant expansions and reforms. During this period, Akbar's leadership transformed the Mughal Empire into a vast and thriving state, showcasing his prowess not only as a warrior but also as an administrator. One of the most striking aspects of this era was Akbar's series of major conquests. He brought regions like Gujarat, Bengal, and the Deccan under Mughal control. Gujarat was annexed in 1572 after the Battle of Dholka, opening up access to the Arabian Sea and boosting the Mughal trade. Bengal, rich in resources and with a strategic position for trade networks, was incorporated into the empire in 1586, enhancing the empire's economic base. The Deccan conquests, however, were particularly challenging. This region was a mosaic of different kingdoms and cultures. Akbar's campaigns here began in 1593, and over several years, he managed to subdue the local chieftains and integrate this vast area into his empire. These conquests not only expanded the geographical reach of the Mughal Empire, but also added a rich diversity of cultures and traditions. Alongside his military conquests, Akbar implemented significant administrative reforms that have been lauded for their foresight and effectiveness. His revenue system, for instance, was revolutionary. Known as the Aini Dasala, it involved a 10-year average calculation of land produce, which helped stabilize revenue collection and made it more humane and fair to the peasants. Moreover, Akbar introduced the Mansabdari system, a unique method of military and civil administration. It categorized every officer under the empire into ranks or mansabs, and each rank had its specific duties and responsibilities. This system not only streamlined administration, but also fostered loyalty to the emperor. Under these systems, the empire did not just grow in size, but also in efficiency and governance, setting standards that would influence Indian administration long after Akbar's reign. The empire expanded under Akbar's rule, and so did his vision for a unified and prosperous India. Akbar was not just a ruler, he was a visionary who believed in the unity and harmony of his diverse subjects. His reign marked a significant departure from the orthodox and divisive policies of his predecessors. At the heart of his governance was an unprecedented commitment to religious tolerance, a principle that steered the course of his empire toward inclusivity. In a time when the fabric of Indian society was intricately woven with threads of myriad religious beliefs, Akbar's policies emerged as a beacon of unity. He abolished the jizya, a tax that had burdened the non-Muslim population for centuries. This bold move was not merely an economic relief, but a strong message of equal treatment under his rule. It was a significant step toward integrating his subjects, irrespective of their faith, into the administrative fold of the empire. Akbar's matrimonial alliances were another strategic yet heartfelt effort to bridge the cultural divides. He married Hindu princesses not as a mere political maneuver, but as a sincere attempt to foster familial ties between different religious communities. These alliances paved the way for a deeper understanding and mutual respect among the ruling classes, echoing down to their subjects. Perhaps the most intriguing of his initiatives was the creation of Din-e-Ilahi, or Religion of God. This syncretic faith was an amalgamation of elements from various major religions, including Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and Zoroastrianism. Din-e-Ilahi was Akbar's attempt to transcend the sectarian boundaries and create a spiritual common ground. Though it did not attract a large following, it was a testament to his commitment to religious harmony and personal spiritual exploration. Akbar's court was a melting pot of cultures and ideas. He invited scholars, artists, poets, and theologians from different parts of the world, encouraging a dialogue among civilizations. This intellectual and cultural dynamism not only enriched the Mughal court, but also laid the groundwork for a more progressive and unified society. Akbar's vision of a unified India is a testament to his greatness, not just as a ruler, but also as a humanitarian. Even after 4 centuries, Akbar's influence still resonates in the corridors of Indian history. Akbar the Great, a name synonymous with the zenith of the Mughal Empire, left an indelible mark not only on India, but on the broader tapestry of world history. His reign, characterized by extensive military conquests and a profound appreciation for cultural diversity, set the stage for a transformative era in the Indian subcontinent. One of Akbar's most enduring contributions was the establishment of a centralized administrative system. This was not merely about control, but about creating a structured bureaucracy that included various offices and ranks which ensured efficiency and stability across the vast empire. This system was so robust that it continued to be a template for governance long after his reign. Moreover, Akbar's policy of religious tolerance was revolutionary at the time. His establishment of the Din-e-Ilahi, though short-lived, was a bold attempt at creating a syncretic religion aimed at reducing the divide between Hindus and Muslims. This ethos of tolerance influenced many subsequent policies and was a precursor to the secular ideals that modern India strives to uphold. Culturally, Akbar's patronage of the arts led to a renaissance in Indian culture. The Mughal style of painting, which blended Persian and Indian techniques, flourished under his rule. His court was also a crucible for literature, music, and architecture, which saw significant innovations and contributions from across the world. The iconic Fatehpur Sikri stands today as a testament to the architectural ingenuity of Akbar's era. Furthermore, Akbar's diplomatic acumen in dealing with other kingdoms through marriage alliances and treaties was pivotal in expanding the Mughal influence and stabilizing the region. These alliances were not just political maneuvers, but also facilitated cultural exchanges and mutual respect among diverse peoples. In conclusion, Akbar the Great was not just a ruler who expanded territories, but a visionary who dreamt of a unified, culturally rich, and tolerant India. His policies and patronage sowed the seeds for a modern nation-state, blending various cultures into a unique syncretic identity that has stood the test of time. Akbar the Great, a ruler whose reign shaped the destiny of an empire, a visionary who dreamt of a unified India, and a legacy that continues to inspire the